Good morning, students. Let's see the next topic, the continuity of yesterday, that is salt of strong acid and strong base. Now my question is, what is the pH of salt of strong acid and strong base? Salt of strong acid and strong base. Let's see what is the example for salt of strong acid and strong base. Strong acid, suppose HCl, is treated with strong base, that is NaOH. Strong acid, clear, strong base, am I right? Now it gives NaCl, which is called salt, and H2O. Okay, now what is the pH of this salt? This is the salt of strong acid and strong base, am I right? Strong base. Now what is its pH value? What is the pH? Okay, so now this is NaCl. Now what are the possible ions? One is Na plus, which is cation, another one is anion, am I right? This is cation, sodium ion, and another one is anion. Clear, all of you? Now it undergoes H2O, hydrolysis. Addition of water is called as hydrolysis takes place. Hydrolysis, this is hydrolysis. What about this one? It is also hydrolysis, am I right? Clear? Now what are the present in H2O? H plus and OH minus, am I right? The ions present in H2O. And here also what are the ions present? H plus and OH minus, am I right? This is positive, so the negative attracted towards positive. Then it gives NaOH, am I right? And what is the remaining ion here? It is H plus. Clear, all of you? Now it is a strong base, am I right? In the case of strong base, we consider no hydrolysis, zero hydrolysis. Zero hydrolysis. Okay? That means no H plus, no excess H plus. Clear? No excess H plus. No excess H plus. Now come to here, it is Cl minus. It attracts this positive charge. Why? Because it is negative. So it gives HCl, am I right? OH minus, the remaining one is here. It is a strong acid, am I right? Strong acid. For the case of strong acid, it is completely reversible or not? Here also it is reversible. So no hydrolysis, that means zero hydrolysis in this case. Zero hydrolysis, clear? That means no excess OH minus we consider. No excess OH minus. zero hydrolysis. That means the solution doesn't consist H plus OH minus. Okay. So therefore no change in the pH of salt of strong acid and strong base. Okay, so that means the pH value is 7, that is neutral. The reason for it, salt of strong acid and strong base does not undergoes hydrolysis and does not give excess H plus and OH minus in aqueous solution. Okay, that is the reason. So therefore the pH of salt of strong acid and strong base is answer. This is the answer. pH value is 7. Clear? It doesn't cause any type of hydrolysis. Remember that. Is it clear, all of you? The next one is salt of strong acid and weak base. Strong acid and weak base, am I right? Here strong acid is the dominated, am I right? Strong acid is the dominated. Why? Because it is weak base. So pH value is less than 7 due to strong acid. So nature of the solution is acidic. Am I right? Nature of the solution is acidic. So pH is less than 7 clearly. So now the formula for pH of salt of strong acid and weak base. Let's see the example for strong acids. Give me some example for strong acids. HCl, hydrochloric acid, H2SO4, sulfuric acid, and HNO3, nitric acid, and HClO4. These are the strong acids. Next, we need weak bases. What are weak bases? Ammonium hydroxide is a weak base. Clearly, and aniline, the formula of aniline is C6H5NH2, aniline, and amines are NH2, amines, and pyridine, the formula of pyridine is C5H5N. The structure of pyridine is This is the structure of pyridine. Okay. Now these are all weak bases. Remember this. Okay. So now salt of strong acid and weak base. Salt of strong acid, weak base means, give me one example for strong acid. I would like to take HCl. Clear? HCl plus weak base. Weak base means ammonium hydroxide is the weak base for your convenience. Ammonium hydroxide. Clear? It is ammonium hydroxide. Clear? Ammonium hydroxide. Now here OH and H eliminated as H2O. Is it clear, all of you? Now the remaining one is ammonium chloride, am I right? Ammonium chloride. This is the salt. This is strong acid and this one is weak base. Now this is salt of strong acid and weak base. Clear, all of you? Now salt of strong acid and strong base, its example is ammonium chloride, am I right? Ammonium chloride, it is example for salt of strong acid and weak base. Let's see, this is ammonium chloride. Its concentration taken as C. What is the concentration of ammonium chloride? C. Now, what are the ions present in ammonium chloride? So one is cation, that is ammonium ion. Another one is chloride ion. Am I right? So the initial concentration of ammonium chloride is C. Now it split as NH4 plus and Cl minus. Its concentration is also C and its concentration is also C. Okay. Now this undergoes hydrolysis, that means addition of water, that is H plus and OH minus. This is the plus and this is the minus. Now what is the expected compound here? Ammonium hydroxide and H plus. Clear, all of you? Ammonium chloride undergoes hydrolysis, it gives ammonium hydroxide and H plus. Okay. Now it is a weak base. Weak base means it is partial hydrolysis. Already we discussed about this condition. Weak bases are undergoes hydrolysis. So weak bases are partial hydrolysis takes place. Already we discussed initially. Partial hydrolysis takes place. Let's come to this one. It suppose undergoes hydrolysis. Now what are the ions? H plus and OH minus, am I right? Clear? Now this is the negative. It moves towards positive always, am I right? Now what is the expected product? HCl and the remaining one is OH minus, am I right? It is a strong acid, am I right? HCl is the strong acid. So no hydrolysis. No hydrolysis for strong conditions. Zero hydrolysis we call it is. Zero hydrolysis for strong acids. So no need to consider this case in this expression. So it is undergoes hydrolysis. Now we take this expression. Clear? Right up to. This is the topic related to salt of strong acid and weak base. Clear, all of you? Now, in this condition, which component undergoes hydrolysis? This NH4 plus cation undergoes hydrolysis. It gives weak base. This condition only undergoes hydrolysis in this salt. This one doesn't undergo hydrolysis. Clear? Now I would like to take this expression. Okay? So what is that expression? NH4 plus is undergoes hydrolysis. It gives NH4OH plus H plus, am I right? H plus. It is a weak base, Weak base means it is partially reversible, am I right? Partial reversible. Partial reversible. In the forward direction, it is partial hydrolysis. Partial hydrolysis. Partial hydrolysis. Clear? All of you? NH4 plus H2O and partial hydrolysis NH4OH and H plus. Okay? It is not a strong base, weak base. Now, it is at equilibrium, am I right? Now, here rate of forward reaction is equals to rate of backward reaction. It is reversible, am I right? And the above reaction is reversible. Reversible means the reaction at equilibrium or not? At equilibrium, am I right? Reversible means the reaction at equilibrium, clearly. Everyone? So now this is the equilibrium condition. Now how to write equilibrium? How to write equilibrium expressions? Now suppose at t is equals 0 seconds. That means initially. What we call it is initially the initial concentration of NH4 plus. What is the concentration? C, am I right? So now here it is 1 mole, it is 1 mole, it is 1 mole and it is 1 mole. Remember that. Now here we consider initial moles is C, am I right? Now what are the initial moles? That is C. For water, its concentration is constant. For water, it is a pure liquid, am I right? Pure liquid. We already discussed. For the pure liquids, molar concentration or active mass is taken as 1. And we consider as constant. Remember this. So initially here it is 0. Why? Because there is no product initially. No product. So the concentration of H plus 0 and ammonium hydroxide 0. Now at equilibrium, before going to discuss this, now here small h is degree of hydrolysis. Where in weak acid and weak base we consider degree of ionization, degree of dissociation, like that only here degree of hydrolysis. So how much hydrolysis takes place? How much the water undergoes hydrolysis as H plus and OH minus. That is taken as a degree of hydrolysis. H, remember, very very important. Okay. So now for 1 mole, how many moles here? 1 mole. For 1 mole the degree of hydrolysis is H. For 1 mole the degree of hydrolysis is H. But how many moles here we have? C moles. For C moles, what is the degree of hydrolysis? CH. What it is? CH. What is the degree of hydrolysis for C moles? CH. For 1 mole, H. For C moles, degree of hydrolysis, CH. This is degree of hydrolysis. Okay? Clear? Now, at equilibrium, the remaining moles C minus how many molecules are undergoes hydrolysis? CH. Subtract from total moles. These are the remaining moles. Now how many molecules are converted as product here? CH. So now it is CH. Here it is also CH. Here CH is decreases and CH is increases for ammonium hydroxide and H plus in the product side. Okay? In the reactant side CH is decreases, then the remaining C minus CH at equilibrium, remaining moles. For water it is constant. For water it is constant. Clear all of you? Okay. Now equilibrium concentration of ammonium ion is C minus CH and equilibrium concentration of ammonium hydroxide is CH and H plus, that is CH. Am I right? Clear all of you? Up to that, okay? Now I would like to write the expression for equilibrium constant of this reaction, that is equilibrium constant K is equals, you know how to write. First write molar concentration of products. What it is? Molar concentration of product NH4OH, and what is the coefficient? 1. It is write as power, no need to write here. Why? Because the coefficient is 1. Suppose it is 2, write as 2 here. Okay, remember that. And molar concentration of H plus, what is the coefficient? 1. No need to write as power. Already we discussed so many times. By molar concentration of reactants, what is reactant here? NH4 plus into molar concentration of H2O, am I right? From this one, K into molar concentration of H2O is equals to molar concentration of NH4OH molar concentration of H plus by molar concentration of NH4 plus. It's okay. Now molar concentration of H2O is a constant. Okay. Now I would like to introduce a new constant. These two are constants, remember this. A new constant, that is KH. A new K into H2O, a new constant it is. Both are constant. The new constant I would like to introduce, that is KH, that is molar concentration of NH4OH, molar concentration of H plus, molar concentration of NH4 plus. Clear ma all of you up to? Okay. Now this KH is called as, where we call equilibrium constant. It is also equilibrium constant. We call it is hydrolysis equilibrium constant. Hydrolysis equilibrium constant, KH. So remember this. Now finally KH is equals NH4OH and H plus NH4 plus, am I right? Now from the expression at equilibrium, these are the equilibrium condition. Now what is the concentration of NH4OH at equilibrium? CH, am I right? CH. What about H plus? CH clearly. This is CH. By what about NH4 plus? that is C minus CH. C minus CH. Clear ma all of you? From that KH is equals C square into H square, am I right? Take the common C here. C into 1 minus H. Cancel these two. Then it is CH square by 1 minus H KH. Clear? So, ammonium hydroxide is a weak base, you know. For weak base, 1 minus H value very much less than 1. Okay. So now 1 minus H is approximately taken as 1. How much? 1. Nearly 1. 1 minus H very much less than. So it is this value nearly equals to 1. So now KH, so right here it is H. So now 1 minus H is approximately 1. Now this expression CH square, am I right? From this one, what is H square? Where H means the degree of hydrolysis. H square equals KH by C. From this one, H equals under root KH upon C, am I right? KH. So very important, this expression. Where C is concentration of, so later we will discuss this. In the last formula, C is concentration, H equals KH by C, and we can also write this expression as H equals KH by C whole power 1 by 2, right? Square root as right of. So remember that formula. So is it clear up to? In the above equation we have water also, am I right? That is H2O. Water undergoes hydrolysis, it gives H plus OH minus, am I right? This is equilibrium condition, hydrolysis of water. Now Kw for this expression is molar concentration of H plus, molar concentration of OH minus by H2O, am I right? Molar concentration for water is 1. Therefore, Kw equals to molar concentration of H plus, molar concentration of OH minus. This is second expression. Okay, clear? Suppose this is taken as 2. This one is taken as 3. Clear ma up to? Next, we have weak base. Let NH4OH is a weak base, am I right? In the expression. So now how it is ionized? That is NH4 plus OH minus equilibrium. Why? Because it is weak base. Now equilibrium constant for weak base is taken as Kb. Clear? Everyone? Now Kb is equals to molar concentration of NH4 plus OH minus by NH4OH. This is the expression. This is third one. Clear up to? This is taken as 1, that is 1. So now what is 1 here? H equals square root of KH by C. This is taken as 1. Clear ma? Therefore KW is equals to KB into KH. That is the relation. If we can multiply the value of KB and KH, we get KW. Okay. Now we have the KB expression. We have KH expression. KH, already we discussed about that. So both are multiplied, then we get KW. This expression we get. Okay. So now it is the relation. Clear? Let's see this. KW equals to KB into KH. This is the relation. You know the KB value, already we discussed about the expression, and you know already KH also before that. So multiply both expression, we get the KW expression, that is H plus and OH minus. Okay, this expression we get. Okay, so from this one, what is KH? KH equals KW by KB, am I right? KW by KB. It's clear? So now, before that we have an expression, that is H. What is H here? H equals to, let's see again, NH4 plus, and it undergoes hydrolysis. What it gives now? Ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH plus H plus, am I right? Now I would like to calculate the pH of strong acid and weak base. If you need pH, surely we have H plus concentration. Okay. Now at T is equals to 0 seconds, what are, it is 1 mole and it is 1 mole, am I right? At T is equals to 0 second, now its concentration is taken as 0. It is constant. Initially there is no concentration here, am I right? So at equilibrium, what is the expression? C minus CH, and it is CH, it is CH. What is H plus ion concentration at equilibrium? So at equilibrium, the H plus ion concentration is how much? This is H plus ion concentration clearly. What is that value? CH, am I right? H plus ion concentration equals to how much? CH. Is it clear, all of you? CH. So from this one, H plus equals C into, what is the value of H here? This is the value of H. So now CH, C into what is the value of H? KH by C, KH upon C, since H is equals square root of KH by C, am I right? Now it is under root, C becomes C square, am I right? KH by C, now it is inside the root, it becomes C square. Again, square root of C square means C, we get again same expression. Okay. Now cancel this one and this one, we get square root of KH into C. Remember this formula also. H plus ion concentration is also KH into C. Clear? But we know the value of KH. What is it? Is KW by KB. What is KH here? KW by KB into C. Since KH is equals to KW by KB. Clear up to? So this expression we write H plus concentration, that is CH. Already we have H value and also KH value. Okay. So finally H plus, this is the expression right up to this. If you multiply KB expression and KH expression, then we get KW. Okay, clear? Therefore, H plus concentration is equals to KW by KB into C and whole power 1 by 2. Can I write like this? Square root S of. Clear? Now apply log on both sides. Now it is log H plus is equals to log KW by KB into C whole power 1 by 2. Am I right? According to logarithm, this power has coefficient, that is of log KW by KB into C. Am I right? That is log H plus. Am I right? Clear all of you? Now this is log A into B. Am I right? Log A into B means log A plus log B. Log A plus log C, log AB. Now again this expression as log A by B. Log A by B means log A minus log B plus log C. Clear all of you? Now this is log H plus, am I right? Multiply with minus on both sides. Now minus log H plus is equals to minus of log KW minus log KB plus log C. Clear? Now expand the minus into the square bracket of minus log KW minus of minus plus log KB minus into plus minus log KC, that means C. This is minus log H plus. Clear? Now from that expression finally minus log H plus that is the cost of minus log Kw. Now can I write this expression as minus of minus log Kb? Minus into minus again plus or not? Plus minus log C. Clear? Now you know pH is equals, what is the formula? Minus log H plus to the base 10. Here we have 10. Don't forget 10. Here it is also 10. Base 10. pKb is equals to minus log Kb. And pKw is equals to minus log Kw. We already discussed about these formulas. Now it is minus log H plus to the base 10. Now can I write as pH? Minus log H plus means to the base 10. Write as pH of minus log Kw means it is write as pKw. Minus log Kb means pKb minus log C. It is the concentration term, log C. It's clear? So this expression is pH expression for salt of strong acid and weak base. This expression for the pH value for strong acid and weak base, that is pH equals of pKw minus pKb minus log C.